What up, tubers, and welcome back to another draft here on Arena. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already, and don't forget to check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all your Magic card needs. Some more Final Fantasy draft. We've opened a Hope S-Time. 2/2 lifelink for 2 the vast majority of the time. If you have a lot of equipment, it's not bad, but I'm never going to be first picking that card. We have a better lifelinker here in the form of Adalbert Steiner. 2 mana, 2/1 lifelink that gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. And then, of course, you can always equip the equipment you do have onto it to make it even larger. Freya Crescent has been really good for me. White Mage's Staff, Dreams of Laguna. Pretty happy with the Steiner here. Go from there. Zodiark Umbral God. Why do I want to kind of take this and force mono black? Because it seems funny. Could take a Titus here. I'm not huge on this card, but I do realize that it has potential. Blue-white does have a lot of good artifacts. Rufus Shinra would be a solid follow-up to the Steiner. There's a Paladin's Arms here. I think if it was a White Mage's Staff, I would take it. But Paladin's Arms is a little bit replaceable. It's probably the Shinra that I'm supposed to take. Sorry, Zodiark. One day. One day, but not today. Fat Chocobo, I think, is the best card here. Could take the Paladin's Arms now, however. Yeah, just stay open. Take the Fat Chocobo. I've been seeing Summon Brynhildr go around pretty late. I do like this card. It's just a nice value 2/1 for 2. Though Vane's Treachery is tempting enough. Yeah, can't go wrong with removal. Lionheart solid, vendor weapon or weapons vendor solid. Another Fat Chocobo good. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take the Lionheart here. Normally I wouldn't take that this early, but I think I like doing it at this point and maybe looking to be white-black. Though I'm getting punished now because I could have taken another Fat Chocobo into the Town Greeter. Also a 6-pick Suplex. Yeah, I don't lose much by taking this. Okay. What is going on? Now we have a Dreams of Laguna versus nothing-ish. I guess Warrior Sword is fine. What the hell? Let's just stay very, very open. Renoa Heartily 8th pick. This card is also fantastic. God, I wish I had taken that other Fat Chocobo. Okay, I'll take Renoa. White Mage's Staff Wheeling is insane. I think this is the second best white common behind the Arasite. After all that, am I going to end up in white black or white green? Maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. I'd probably splash for this card too. Human Rebel Warlock? Maybe we can get lucky. Some Sarah Farron nonsense. Might run the commune. Okay, interesting first pack. Now we are opening a Balthier and Fran. This is very much a stat-only creature. 3 mana, 4/3 with reach, basically. There are vehicles in the format, of course. But not enough to really make that anything of a high pickup. So we have like Zac Fair, White Mage's Staff, Paladin's Arms, another Chocobo again. Given the wheel of the White Mage's Staff in pack 1, I think I'm just going to go with Zac Fair here. Card is quite good. Oh man, a Sin. Busted Bomb. Sadly, not for us. We have a White Auracite and an Ambrosia Whiteheart, my two top cards. Quina and Bard's Bow also fine. Gotta go with the Auracite there. What is this? Choco Mog is like okay. Another Lionheart is okay. I guess Gasol Greens could be fine. I'm okay taking another Lionheart, actually. Another Balthier and Fran. Evil Reawakened, Galacat. What's my artifact count at right now? 4? Evil Reawakened is very good, but not with what I have right now. Alright, I'll take the cat. Gonna need to pick up a few more artifacts, but that shouldn't be too difficult. Good pack here. We have Judge Magister versus a Midgar. Can't really go wrong with lands that also act as spells. So I think I'm going to take with the Midgar there. Oh, another White Mage's Staff. Yeah, so people are just undervaluing this card in the draft. Another Treachery. Ninja Blades. I don't think this is that good, but I kind of want to try it in this deck. No, I should just take another Treachery. What am I talking about? I'm likely going to be playing black instead of green, I guess, but actually that's not even true. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we have the Midgar as well. I'll take the Bard's Bow just in case. Okay. Get the Paladin's Arms now. Yeah, so white-black job select. Nice. Cornered by black mages and black-white land. I might still splash for green. I guess this isn't terrible with a bunch of small white creatures. Tack into it and then finish it off could be alright. So what are you hoping to get? Squall? Or whatever his name is? Okay, pack 2 is done. Another Midgar. I think we just take another Auracite here. Passing a Snowvilliers. My creature count says 6, but then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 cards that also make creatures. Another White Mage's Staff. Damn, 3 now. That's great. Gosh, maybe we can get an Aerith. That would be pretty sick. Cecil? Cecil's fine. Have a decent bit of life gain as well, so... yeah, I'm digging this deck. No crazy bombs or anything, but just like very consistent, very solid. I guess Vincent's Limit Break. Not great on token creatures, because you're not going to be able to get them back. So do I have enough creatures that it's good with otherwise? Maybe? There's the Serapharin. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I don't have as many legendaries as I thought. Never mind. So weapons vendor here over Malboro. Vendor pretty good in our deck with, what, 6 equipment now? Yeah, Slash of Light also not bad. This card's insane. I think this card gets passed along too much. It's really just all value. The flip side is so good. Another Rufus or a Black Mage's Rod. That actually, I think, might be better as a Black Mage's Rod, because a lot of our creatures are non-creature spells. Joshua, 7th pick, but take the pump. And we'll take the Judge Magister, because Kane is pretty bad. Sweet. That looks like a very, very good black-white deck. I guess I'm missing some card draw? Maybe? Poor Singleton Magitech Infantry. Don't really have another playable that I want, so I guess I'll just be running 17 lands. One of them will be Midgar, though, so... it's not the end of the world. Oh, this deck looks very good. Like, how many job select is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5 job select cards. Awesome, let's run it. I think with reasonable draws, this deck will do very, very well. This deck has so many 2-drops. I don't know if I would call this a reasonable draw. We have 3 of our 4 4-drops in hand. Is that the last 4-drop? Oh no, wait, I have 2 Arasites. So we have 4 of our 5 4-drops. That's funny. It's a good target for a Lionheart. Magitech Armor. Shall we just Arasite that, perhaps? Or I could go Weapon Vendor, equip the Galacat attack for 3. Yeah, Arasite the armor into equip attack for 5 vigilance seems pretty good. Build your own Sarah. Alright, well, this doesn't matter. If they can't get rid of the flyer, they're just gonna die. Okay, Dwarven Castle Guard is pretty nice for the Midgar. I mean, I guess I just go for lethal here, right? Shoot their face, equip the Galacat. If it works, I guess. Wasn't anticipating a game to be that easy, but we'll take it. There we go. This hand is quite nice. Staff into arms, and then Slash of Light already active for 4. Ooh, they've got the Planisphere. Double Planisphere, whoa. That's pretty sick. Not very good if you don't have any creatures, though. Another Sid Gamer. Well, if they Arasite the Arasite, that's not even that bad. Interesting. I think we're just going to go Steiner and pass. Could make a pretty nice attack there, though, since the Lionheart's cool, but they didn't equip the Planisphere, which tells me they have a removal spell or interaction. So I can wait. This is 2 to equip, right? Yeah, okay. Nice. Maybe they just have a Slash of Light. They're gonna have to cast it now. That is exactly what they had. Okay. So the thing is, they can turn on a dime here. Depending on what the last card is in their hand. If it's another non-creature spell. Edgar... Draw 3? Because they have 3 artifacts. Oh my god, that is absurd. Okay, well, that's rough. I guess I'm just gonna lose. I mean, I only have one way I can play this. I have to Lionheart their face, equip, and hope they have nothing. They got a little too greedy, my friend. Holy moly. Whew. Yeah, wow. Especially after drawing 3 cards. I mean, I guess they wanted to put me on a 2-turn clock, but wow. Crazy, crazy, crazy. My guess is that they had like a... oh no, that wouldn't work either. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's a fine hand. Nothing special, but it's fine, right? I think I'm going to lead with the Castle Guard instead of the Rod. Sure, that's fine. Esper. Okay, they are very aggressive here, my gosh. Well, that doesn't block when they don't have a creature. It's going to move this to the Death Toucher after attacking. Yeah, more removal. Finally a creature, okay. I think I like just attacking with everything here. So we're going to go for the 2-turn kill. Now this is very awkward because Cecil is going to deal me a bunch of damage as well. But I think that's fine given how far ahead we are, right? And now the Lionheart to the face is just lethal, so even if they have Ultima here, doesn't even matter. Okay, now this deck is cleaning up rather nicely. 3-0 start. On the draw? Do I want to get a little frisky and keep this? Probably not. Deck's too good. Well, I guess we'll just get it in the other order then. Swamp off the top. And I bottomed the plains as well? Sure. It is rather unfortunate. Mardu. Look at me, I'm Mardu. We have a lightning. That is a problem. I guess that's not that bad. We have the Arasite. What? What? Okay. It always feels extremely annoying when your opponent can just go rattle off like 4 natural basics like that. Sure. I guess they're playing like 4-color legends. Until your next turn. But I think I'm okay offering the trade. I'm not attacking with the guard because I don't want them to have a free attack with the Reno and Rude while they have Blitzball. Okay. Coral Sword for first strike. Cool. Alright, well. Castle Guard makes a token, and Rufus is going to make another dog. Good draw. Yeah. I'm going to go Staff and pass. And probably just hold up Treachery. Okay, that's a problem. What? What is going on here? I don't even want to do that. What is my opponent doing? Okay. I don't mind, let's put it that way. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna sacrifice the dog now for good value. A little bit of awkward sequencing because I played my judge after all of the creatures already died and whatnot, but Gladiolus, yes, that's insane with Racetrack. I might take a lot of damage here. Have another land, so they can hit me for 9. Alright, they're just going to go for 6. So they're going to hold the landfall trigger for next turn. But we've got a good turn for us, so we can go, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we just want to play these 3 out, don't we? Oh no, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3. Equip. Attack with both. Make the dog trigger. Veins the gladiolus, sacking the dog, pumping up judge. And there we go. Great turn. Sure, that's fine. Excuse me. So I go to 7. Judge gets bigger. I guess they're going to grab Gladiolus or something. Just win in 2 turns, right? Oh, that's lethal this turn. Yeah, this Rufus Shinra put in overtime work, my god. Beautiful. Well-oiled machine we are. Four, 0. Okay, on to game 5. Our opponent is deciding to play first, I guess. Alright, they have opted to play first. Opening hand looks fantastic. Man, our deck is great. Turn 1, infantry. Okay. So do I want to just treachery that on turn 2? I think we'll let him have it. I'm gonna go with a Garnet now instead. Okay. That I probably want to kill. In green-white, that thing has too much potential, I think. No plays. Okay. I think I'm gonna get the cat online. Start pushing the flying pressure. Aerith Gainsborough into a town greeter, so if they hit a town, they can gain 2. However, they did not. Alright, we're good to chill. No need to get rid of the Aerith just quite yet. Okay. I think I'm just going to put the Death Toucher here. And then I don't really care about these tokens. Yeah, Moogle's Valor's pretty good. That is indeed a problem. Alright, well now we need to eat the Aerith, I would guess. Do I? Is the Aerith actually that big of an issue? Maybe it's not. Like, are they just going to chump attack some lifelinkers in order to trigger the Aerith? Probably, huh? It's pretty funny. Don't think we want to block with Cecil there, because that would put us to 11, not 10, sadly. That's very good. Okay. So they do have at least one more infantry. Holy moly. Okay. That's sickening. That is a big problem. Yikes. Sits up in chair. Gaming activated. All right, well, here we go. Probably just have to block as much damage as I can, as opposed to eating all their lifelinkers. 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I would go to 1. 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then Cecil would trigger, put me to 1. Kind of dig that. Puts me to 1 in flips. You can just Aura Sight the Aerith. Okay. What is happening here? I guess they just went for it. Slash of Light for 6, yeah? Now what? Pass. Okay. So they take 2 but gain 2. I'm back up to 17 now, so... Wild. Okay, oof. Looked a little bit sketchy there for a moment, but we were able to pull that one out, and now we're 5-0. Opponent goes first. Yeah, that's a fine hand on the draw. It's a good mulligan to 6, basically a mono white mulligan to 6. And had we ripped the swamp off the top, it'd be excellent. Demon Wall. Okay, it is indeed a wall. Heck dies. You can have my Cecil. I don't want to run out the Midgar as a land until I absolutely need to. Perfect. Just too much value being able to sacrifice. Draw a couple cards. Alright, the cat has been ejected. Gain 3 life. They could definitely have the vanilla. Cornered by Black Mage is not particularly good there, is it? Alright, let's just go with Paladin's Arms and equip the Galacat. Good old Goobboo. So let's go cornered by mages here into playing staff, and that'll pump up the cat and trigger our wizard. Okay, another Sin Gamer. Ay, ay, ay. I think we keep the Midgar. And I suppose we're hoping they don't have a way to bring back the Sin now. Vanilla this turn would be really bad, because now I've used all my removal. Alright, that's not the worst. It buys them time. Sure. I assume they're just tapping the cat again. Oh no, they are going to tap the vendor. Okay. Yeah, I'm starting to fall behind. They still have 3 cards in their hand, and I'm only left with 2 lands now. Sketch the Shiva. That is disgusting. Very good. Take 8? Go to 8? But this Shiva's gonna die next turn. Though they are gonna get to draw 2 cards. I can go 3-3-1. Oh no, wait, they're gonna draw 3 cards here, aren't they? The tap down and then the card. Man, Shiva copy Shiva is gross. I could sack the Zac in response to deny them one card, but we don't know what we want to target yet, you know? So they can put me to 1 on board. I think they messed up here, though. Oh, wait. I don't get to attach all equipment? I only get to attach one? Did I read that wrong? I must have read that wrong. Are they just dead here? What is going on? That is another game I should not have won in a million years, I feel like. Okay, we are 6-0. Let's see if we can get that fabled 7 now. All right, let's do this. Oh, no, that's a mulligan. That's very good, though. Oh, that is very good. We lose the cornered by black mages here, and we just go 1, 2, 3, beautiful curve. And if we can find like a Vayne's Treachery or something, we could roll them over real fast. Zac's actually pretty good too there. Dark Knight into Staff, into Rufus. Hope my opponent plays like another town here, tap land or something. No suplexing. No! Alright. Still doing fine here. If I get to make a dog, no problem. I'll be feeling good. So maybe they just have like a bounce or something? Thief's Knife. Oh, land a shoot, that would be hot. But even if we don't draw a land, we just attack with both. I don't mind if they trade with our 2/2. Okay, it's a 4/3, no big deal. I think I just attack with all these. Because if they invest mana to get rid of Rufus to draw a card with Thieves' Knife, then they're still in a big spot, you know? Tella's insane. Okay. Let's see. Can only put them to 1 here, sadly. Okay, so Tele dies. They take 4. We lose our Paladin. Do we have enough? Okay. Two mana open. Well, both of my things are lethal. But I guess what we want to do is like this. Put the ward equipment here. So if they have like ice magic, they either have to cast it now, or they're chumping it. And since it's the token, if they get rid of it, then Rufus attacks and makes a new one, and they have to chump with their 3/3. Yep, they did have ice magic. Okay, so equip, they chump. Their plan might just be flashback and hope they can trade, you know? Oh, Light of Judgment, and they get to blow up one of my equipment. Very nice. Killed the Lionheart. Okay, flashing back their creature's not going to be good enough because we just equip Rufus. Let's get it, baby. Oof, what a deck. Played very well, and our opponents gave us a little bit of rope, and with that we were able to convert the 7-0. So nice, clean, black-white 7-0. Yeah, the equipment were nuts. Deck was fantastic, super high synergy. What more you can say? What more can you say? Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you back next time. Bye-bye.